The immortal John Hancock here, and it's hard to believe that the holiday season is right around the corner, and I hate saying that before October, but the truth is, it's here. It's here for games. This is really the time when everybody and their mom releases a product to sell for the holidays, and I'm here to talk about a couple. This is just an informal conversation and thoughts about this holiday season. Every year, people come out of the woodwork to talk about who's going to win and who's not, and I'd like to give my thoughts on the matter. So we have so many games coming out this holiday for the Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, and all three companies have their problems. I'm the first one to admit, even I get kind of tired of people comparing companies back and forth, but I'm here to just give some general guidelines. If you're thinking about picking up a console this holiday, these are some things to consider. Number one, you need to consider what type of games and franchises you like. If you grew up with Nintendo, like Nintendo products, like their franchises, their first-party stuff, Mario, Metroid, Zelda, you're probably going to consider getting a Nintendo system. Now, Nintendo has two main systems that are out. They have the 3DS console, the portable, and the Wii U. Now, it's important to know that the Wii U is not selling well and is soon not going to be available on shelves. Now, for collectors out there, this might be a good time to pick up a new system. I don't think that the Wii U is going to be on shelves after this year. Nintendo has officially announced that they've finalized their final shipments to retailers. The Wii U is not going to be like a GameCube where or even a Nintendo 64 where you can find one years later at a decent price. The Wii U did not sell. I know a lot of people that want to get one, and so they just waited because the console just really didn't appeal to the masses. I think the Wii U is a great system. Long term though, especially if you're a family thinking about getting a kid system for your this holiday, I don't know if I recommend the Wii U because Nintendo is going to soon announce their hybrid, their portable console hybrid, the NX, and so I only recommend a Wii U if you can get a great discount, maybe a Black Friday special. So the system's great. It's got some great games. I am a huge fan of the system, but if you haven't bought one yet, I would wait, but I wouldn't wait too long. And I wouldn't expect it. It's considered a failed console, so the games that you see out for it are the majority of the games that are going to be available for it. So it's a great system, but far from perfect. I can see why the console didn't sell. It is too expensive too. That's the other thing. Next up is Microsoft Xbox One, so there's a new console version that's out, the Xbox One S, and I do think that it is strikingly better than the original hardware. I have the original Xbox One. It's kind of clunky. I do have some issues loading some apps and stuff, but overall it's a good console. It's not worth kind of the negative stigma it's received. It was well deserved when it came out, but I think it's a better console now. I've been happy with my system. I'm very happy as my son plays on it all the time. I think the Xbox, if you're going to get an Xbox One, get the Xbox One S. And I do think it's a great hardware redesign from what I've seen, with the enhancements that it provides and a sleeker, slimmer design. It is about 40% smaller than the original Xbox One. Now, for those that want to save some money, you might on Black Friday get a deal on the original Xbox One, so look out for those. But just bear in mind, the Xbox One S has some advantages. You may want to look at that. It has an improved controller as well, and the reports have stated that it's been a solid redesign on top of an improved controller. So I think Xbox is a Xbox One S is a great idea. Just do your research. Do you like Microsoft products? Do you like their franchises? Are you invested in Xbox Live? Especially if you have it's still hanging on your Xbox 360. You know, the Xbox One is a for me a must own, because what's cool is you know, your service will work with the Xbox One, and you know, you get the benefit of next gen graphics and gaming. Now, let's move on to Sony and its PlayStation products. So, I am a huge Sony fan. I've recently done a lot of PS2 videos. I love talking about that, and I think Sony. I don't think Sony's made the greatest decisions for the holiday, and this is why. I don't think anybody was unhappy with the PlayStation 4. I think the PlayStation 4 is a runaway success because it didn't screw up. That's really the benefit of the PlayStation 4 is that Microsoft fell on its face when the Xbox One was launched, what, 3 years ago, and the PlayStation 4 was there to pick up the pieces. And it's a great design. It's a streamlined interface. I've played on my friends. It's great. I personally don't own a PS4 yet. I'm waiting to get one, and I'll probably get one this holiday. And so there's some options there. Sony announced that 2 hardware upgrades. They have the PS4 Slim, which is like a redesigned PlayStation 4, smaller, sleeker. You know, some people have complained about what it looks like, but it really comes down to games. It's essentially the replacement of the original PlayStation 4 that came out 3 years ago. Next, you have the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is going to be for you know, enhanced graphics, and if you have a 4K TV, you can benefit from that with the additional graphics. So I just want to say that I think that if you're on the fence about getting a PlayStation 4, you need to ask yourself a couple questions. One, do you care about you know, a 4K TV, or if you have a TV, that may determine which model that you get. If you don't care, you know, it may be a great option to pick up a PlayStation 4, the original model, which again, I think Black Friday you're going to see this original stuff cleared out, and it might be a good time to swoop up and get a great deal. I'm actually thinking about that. I love the look of the original console, you know, and it's a great console. I look forward to getting one. Now, Sony's ambitious because, you know, they announced these 2 hardware units coming out, and you know what? They also have PlayStation VR coming out in a couple weeks, and you know, after I've given my thoughts on VR in general. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think it's going to sell well. I don't think it's going to sell as well as Sony wants. And I actually think it's going to be overshadowed by all this other hardware Sony's trying to promote. It's too much hardware to promote. I think people are going to be more inclined in upgrading their console versus spending $500. Yeah, I know it's $399, but you know, you're going to really have to spend another $100 to get the camera and the controller. And I don't think it's going to sell well. And so I think Sony's hedging their bets, and I think that the PlayStation hardware, the console hardware, is going to sell well for them. And I think the Slim and the Pro are going to do very well. I think it's actually going to outsell Xbox products, just because it's brand recognition, and it's established itself as, I think, the console winner this generation. It's too early to tell if VR will ever catch on, but I don't think it's going to catch on at the price it's at, and I don't recommend getting it this holiday. I don't think the games are there. I went to PAX. I did see a couple games there, but I didn't see anything that made me want to go out and spend $500 on an add-on. It just is not there yet. The technology is great. I think eventually it will be amazing, but it's just not there. I forgot one thing about Nintendo. So I am disappointed the NX is not coming out for the holiday, but Nintendo's got this great product coming out, and I think it's going to be like the Tickle Me Elmo of the holiday, and it's called the NES Mini. And the NES Mini is a Nintendo flashback console. It has 30 classic Nintendo games on it, $60. It's going to be a Black Friday hit, and I think it's preloaded Nintendo games on a little console that looks like a Nintendo. I think it's going to be huge. I think there's going to be a lot of people interested in it. I think it's going to sell well. Gimmicky, yes, but they are kind of gimmicky. They've kind of been gimmicky for a while. And no, it's going to work for them. It's going to sell well. I'm going to probably pick up one. And also, there's some retro things coming out. I don't know if I care as much now. There's Atari Flashback Portable coming out that will play some Atari games portable, and At Games is releasing it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about how excited I am about it. I do want to definitely check it out more. But for you retro fans out there looking for stuff for the holidays, there's definitely some consoles coming out. You know, I did a great review on the AVS Nintendo console that just came out, done by Retro USB, and I think that's a great product. You know, if you're looking for some retro products. But anyways, what are you excited about? Is there any hardware that my viewers and fans are excited about that's coming out this holidays? I can't believe it. It's this type of year coming. I love the fall. I love the fall. There are some hardware is dominating the topics, but there is some great software coming out. I'm more excited these days on indie stuff, and I just you know, I've been so busy with my new job that I just haven't had a lot of time playing games, and getting ready for Portland Retro Gaming Expo as well, which I have some announcements next week, which I'll talk about that. So anyways, I just want to thank all my fans and viewers of my videos, and these videos are for you, and I look forward to continue doing them as long as I can. I'm busy, so again, apologize for just the basic commentary video this week, but I'm busy. So thank you so much. This is the Immortal John Hancock, signing out.